Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations! Thank you all.
Hello, chat. How's it going? Figured this is as good a song as any to start the stream with. Like to have that high energy, you know. Though I'll never have as much energy as the Nervous Bat, who was once again the very first one on the scene. Congratulations to the Nervous Bat. 21 times they were first. How do they do it? Nobody knows. What's their secret? Will anybody defeat the Nervous Bat, chat? Do any of you have what it takes to be first? Which isn't to say that we don't have some really amazing chatters who showed up first thing at the start of stream. Let's shout out the early arrival crew. Let's see, we got Olivia Car Concepts. How's it going, Olivia? Kid Astro 7. Congratulations on that 15 streak, Kid Astro. Hey, Kurokorn. Bye, Kurokorn. We got Andrea John. Andrea, how you doing? Everybody go give Andrea a follow. She is an amazing animator, doing amazing animations on her stream. We shouted her out earlier. Click that little link and go give her a follow right now if you love animation. And welcome on in, Eurobonnie. Let's give a little shouty outy for Eurobonnie. They are an amazing hecking artist. Love their work. Also, gamer and cute little bunny. Who doesn't like a little bunny VTuber, huh? Go give Eurobonnie a hecking follow right now, guys. So many awesome heckin' streamer friends in the chat today. Gotta love it. Just vibing in. I've been to the party recently that I had hot dogs, and it was a nice short party. Hell yeah. Sometimes that's the way you like them, you know? Not the clip of me calling an NPC bald. Bald! Bald! My eyes! All right. Let's see. Make sure everything is up to code. Going smooth. All right. I think we are good to go. My leg. Bald. All right. Looks like everything is fine. Okay. Well, then let's not waste any time. My guys, my gals, my non-binary pals. Welcome to Bots and Magic. Hell yeah, love it when it's just like first time, it just works. How's everybody doing? Hope you are in for a solid, fun heckin' stream. We're gonna be getting started on my new storyboard sequence today. We'll be doing some viz dev work. We're gonna be doing some kind of like broad strokes. The story, we're gonna do some beat boards. Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. Yeah, guys, not much has changed since the last stream, which was only on Tuesday, so I mean, there's a couple of things that happen, and we're gonna go over them right at the start of stream, which is just like me getting a new dumb little toy thing for my Cintiq, as well as the new Street Fighter trailer, guys. I hate to say it. Y'all know I hate to say this, but it actually looks really fun. It looks good. It looks stupid. I think it knows exactly what it is, and I am really looking forward to it. It actually looks like a good time. I love the colors. I love how poppy the cinematography is. Everybody besides Bison is like perfectly cast. I don't know why. Look, the actor who's playing Bison is a comedy actor, and he just kind of looks like a goofball. It's like you don't hire somebody like that to be Bison. Like, give me a fucking break. Right now, I'm working on a project, getting close to finishing and planning to release it next week. Exciting! Let's go. Yeah, let me show off this little thing I got, and then we'll watch the trailer, and then we'll get started working. Let's switch over. Hell yeah. All right, guys. So first of all, so I got a cool little gadget, a little accessory for my art setup. I have a little dial now that allows me to just scrub through my frames, and it's super sick. I love this. This is so cool. It allows me to just like scrub through them. I don't have to use my pen. It's Bluetooth. I can use it on multiple. I mean, Bluetooth is a double-edged sword, I think, because it's Bluetooth only. You can't like use it connected via USB or anything. Like on the plus side, you can use it on multiple. Where'd you get it? Oh, I'll post a link. I got it on Amazon. It's really good. I like it. It has a bunch of hotkeys. Where are you? Orders. Aha. Here we go. I'll post a link in chat. I like it. I also if you hold down the check it out. Hold up. Let me do an example here real quick. So you see like my brush size right now is kind of like it's kind of normal. If you hold down the button, it changes its function. So when I hold the button down, it will increase and decrease the brush size, which I think is really sick. Hey, enjoy your lurk, Nervous Bat. Yeah, I don't know. I just like having a dedicated dial for this stuff. And plus the extra hotkeys are a plus as well. But anywho. Anyways, oh, hold on. I'll show the actual dial. Like this is what it looks like. I put it on my Cintiq. I could just use like some Velcro tape to mount it onto my Cintiq. So now it's like permanently on there. Not permanently, but it's like if I ever wanted to use it for another device, I could just like pull it off. No problem. Yeah, it was only it's $40. I got like $2 off, I think, like $3 off. But yeah. For $40, I think this is really worth it. But guys, we got to watch this together, all right? We got to watch the new Street Fighter trailer together because it is insane. It looks like a lot of fun. I'm excited for it. We're going to watch it together. Hold on. Let me just pause the music there for a second. Let's watch party. Hell yeah. And I'm going to turn on the desktop audio so you guys can hear the trailer. Unfortunately, people, if anybody's on YouTube, you will not be able to hear nothing. So apologies. There's nobody there anyways. So at least I don't think there is. All right. We're going to start watching. Oh, hold on. Actually, let me make this full screen. Give me a sec. We're going to watch this together, guys, because I was shocked how fun this looks. Like they actually did it. I never thought they would actually convince me to want to watch this, but here we are. Wolverine. Hell yeah. I am seated. It looks like a lot of fun. I want to see it. Hold on, let me try to find it is funny. I don't know. I did notice, guys, we barely see any bison. And I'm wondering if that's because the guy looks like a fucking goofball like he always does. Hey, Megan! Honestly, it does look fun. I like that it doesn't take itself too seriously. Yeah, hold on. Let me give Megan a shouty outy, guys. If you are not already following the amazing storyboard artist and painter, and now comic book artist, Meg Animation, go give her a follow right hecking now.
Like Megan and
Hey, Slide on Time, welcome back in. Oh my god, what? It's a clip? What? Yeah, sometimes it plays old clips. I don't know how to change that. So apologies if it's like a super old one. I'm dying. I here would like to note that thus far it seems like the best kind of mindless fun, one that paradoxically requires thought and effort. Yeah. Oh, I love the style. I love the cinematography. I love the bright colors. Bam. I'm sorry. This actor, he was born looking like a goofball, all right? I can't take him seriously as M. Bison. I'm sorry. And I'm sure you're asking, Fernando, then who would be a good M. Bison? Huh? Mr. I think I could do casting better. Hold on, give me a sec. Give me 1 second. I already know the perfect actor to portray Bison, but it's like, this is my headcanon. Well, okay, look, some people might argue that this guy would make a better Guile, but I think he would be a pretty, he already has a pretty good run as a villain. All right, let's switch back. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm excited. Scott, no, we're done. I'm excited for that. We are going to be working on boards today. Not these boards, let me close this, actually. So I don't have a lot done yet, but I do have the basic idea. We're going to be working on my new sequence, which is mainly going to be a dialogue sequence, believe it or not. But it's going to be a spooky sequence. It's involving a ghost. Oh, wait, right. I was going to show you guys who I think should play M. Bison. I don't know. Like, listen, there's a few actors I'm sure who could have nailed the role. Just anybody other than that guy, man. I think this guy could have been a really good, intimidating Bison. He's like, he's already like super ripped. Sure, he's a little old, but Bison, Stephen Lang, yeah, there we go. That's his name. I think he could have been a good Bison. Some people would say he would make a better Guile. I think he's a little too old for Guile, but I've always felt Bison was a bit of an older chap, you know? He has that intimidation. It's like, yeah, I'd be scared of him. You put that other guy in front of me, I just start laughing. Definitely should have been Chris Pratt. Oh my fucking god. Okay, somebody ban Andrea. Andrea coming in here and starting with her hot takes and starting. Oh fuck. Sorry, I forgot to turn off the desktop audio. So this is my, I'm gonna get started on these boards like this the next week. I already have like, I also have to figure out the dialogue like this weekend. I also still need to figure out the protagonist. This is like a sketch I did. I don't know, but I also I actually think I might use this character design for a different sequence I'm working on right now. Hold up. Where's my, yes. Yeah, that's about right. What do I have done? Hold on. So here's the rundown of my sequence, guys. Basically, we're going to start with a shot of a haunted house. We're going to go inside and see that our main protagonist here is being chased by a ghost. And it's this ghost. It's very scary. very threatening. It's gonna chase her into a room where it's actually revealed that there's a magic circle on the floor, and it traps the ghost, and it turns out the girl who was being chased was luring it into this room to trap it and talk to it because it wants to find out what happened. Not it. They want to find out what happened to, like, I haven't decided if it's like their sister, their friend, but they're looking for this person and they want answers, and they came to the conclusion that it must be, after doing research, they find out that like 17 other girls went missing in this house over the last 100 years. That they want answers. They think it's this thing that did it. And you, the audience, have every reason to think the same, right? But through the conversation, as this thing keeps threatening her and telling her to get out, the conversation gets a little more intense, and the ghost, this kind of ghost dragon thing, starts crying, and it morphs into a little girl who explains that she was trying to save her, that she wanted her to, that the only way to keep people safe is to scare them out of the building, otherwise he will get them. Who's he? Well, that's gonna be the end. Is I'm gonna have it like do a close up of her face, where she's kind of like, she kind of does like the shocked anime eyes, like she's terrified of something. We cut back to the main protagonist, kind of like a POV shot, and I don't know what yet, but I'm gonna have the main protagonist kind of just oblivious, kind of looking down, talking to her, but then we're gonna have something really fucking scary in the back. Claws reached out, ready to like snag her, and that's how the board's gonna end. Maybe I'm gonna make this anime as fuck too. I'm gonna have like a bunch of eyes, teeth. I'm not gonna go too crazy. The temptation to go really crazy with this particular shot is there, but I'm going to try to rate it in as soon as I develop more of the dialogue and stuff. Hold on. Dude. Oh, Megan, by the way, no worries if you're lurking, dude. I know you're probably like busy, but yeah, you got everything like situated with your Storyboard Pro. I know you're still like learning it, I think you said you're like new to it. Oh, this sounds so cool. Yeah, so that's my, and this is because I'm currently having a mentorship with Andrew. Fuck, I forget his last name. I'm so bad. I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry. I'm taking a mentorship right now, and the number one advice was to do a like more of a dialogue piece. So this is gonna be my attempt at that. Like I don't know if any recruiters, yeah, I got it fixed. Yay, I boarded in Storyboard Pro before. It's just been a minute, so just get used to drawing the feel again. Yeah, I hear that. Megan, I actually, as I was saying at the beginning of a stream, I actually bought a big old programmable dial so I could like scroll through my keyframes. Dialogue piece, nice, yeah. Yeah, and then I have a couple of other ideas like kind of finally, ironed out. So I think they're also going to be fun, and I'm going to do them on stream. But right now we got to focus on getting this off the ground. I saw the dial, it looks sick. Oh, setting it up. You scroll through your panels, brilliant. Yeah. I mean, you could actually use a Joy-Con too, and I use the left and right function to do panel to panel. But for the scroll wheel, I actually do it frame to frame. Just because some of my boards are like kind of animated. And it's kind of nice to have that smoothness instead of just like chop chop. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't even matter. But yeah, I like stuff that just makes things easier. I wish I could use a stupid Wacom remote, but that thing has failed on me so many times. I just quit and went to other things, and it's like, oh, these things actually work. They don't stop working and then delete all your stupid your settings. Yeah, so that's the gist. That's the idea. I need to figure out what the main character is going to look like. Hey, Blue Sails, first time chatter. Let's go. I got one of those Huion keypads, but my PC's Bluetooth won't acknowledge it existing. My wallet and heart broke. No, you couldn't return it? Damn, that sucks, dude. I mean, on the one, I kind of hope it was the pad itself and not your computer, because if you have a Bluetooth issue with your computer, then that's a bigger fix, I think. Or it is possible that maybe you have too many Bluetooth devices happening at once. Like, that is a thing you do on PC, especially on PC. You have a limit to how many Bluetooth devices you can have going on at the same time before they start like interfering with each other, because it is a signal being, you know. Maybe try a new maybe try buying a new Bluetooth dongle for the PC. Yeah. That actually might be a good fix, especially if it's like an older PC using like an older version of Bluetooth technology. Oh, that could also be an option, yeah. When I got my Yenova tablet years ago, it came with a similar little remote. I don't think they expected me to abuse the scroll wheel and brush-sized buttons because it broke within a week. No. Tablet's still good though, thank God. Okay, that's good. Oh, right, and then I had like these little thumbs here where I kind of have like the camera kind of shooting through a doorway, but then you see like a shape kind of move. But I don't think I want to do this because I want this scene to be like, hold on, where'd it go? Oh no. Oh, wait. Ah, here we go. Yes. I want this scene to be like a super shocker, you know? Oh my God, you're literally the first person I've ever seen who also had a Yenova. I think I vaguely remember that brand. Are they still around? Thank you kindly. And first time comment. I saw you recommended on Blue Sky. I was like, set an alert. Hell yeah. Finally had the time to catch a stream. Yo, hey, Blitzy Blitzwing, welcome back in. So bots, did you get Tomodachi or what do you think of it? I want to get it. I don't have a Switch 2 and I think I'm good. Man, I don't know. There's nothing on the... Listen. I said earlier this year, like, you know what? I can make peace never owning a Switch 2. There's nothing on there that I need or want. I think I'm good. I could make peace with just having because I started PC gaming and boy, howdy, let me tell you, it is awesome. I love gaming on my PC. I ran an HDMI cord from my PC to my TV, so now I can just couch play if I want to. Here's the problem. Chat. They're probably going to make a Star Fox game for the Switch 2 because he shows up in Galaxy. Like, why else would Nintendo have Fox McCloud show up in a movie if they don't plan on like using that character in their games, right? They're like their main source of income, their bread and butter. Yeah, if they come out with a brand new Star Fox game on Switch 2, I might have to give in and get one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I kind of hope they don't, because I don't want to. It's like, fuck, now I have to buy one. That's how they get you. Yeah. At most, I'd want to play the new Donkey Kong, but other than that, there's not worth the price yet. Yeah. I mean, hey, if you say your Switch 1 breaks, like it stops working, I think it'll be totally worth the upgrade since, you know, most Switch 1 games work on the Switch 2. Oh, I didn't finish this drawing. What the hell's wrong with me? I did my taxes last month and my brother wanted to switch too with my tax return. So I got, damn. Good sibling. That's an expensive gift. So anywho, okay. So now we have to figure out our main character. I'm not sure if this is the direction I want to take them. Hold on, somebody sent me a text. Oh my god, it's so stupid, like spam texts. Anyways. I do think it's important to figure out like what my main character looks like, since I have determined the antagonist, the supposed antagonist, the way the supposed antagonist looks when they transform. I do think I want them to be like young adult, like a teenager, maybe early 20s. Oh my god, Bleedle with the hydrate. Ah, okay. I'll hydrate. Just stop throwing the cans at my head. Hey, enjoy your lurk, Olivia. Hey, Ox, how you doing? Let's give Ox Machina a little shouty outy. They are an axolotl cyborg VTuber, gamer, artist. Let's go. Go give them a heckin' follow. And they're a moderator here on the Bots and Magic channel, so you better watch yourself. All right? Be good or they will get you. They are not afraid to ban people. Oh, we got an ad starting in 5 seconds. Sorry about that. Ooh, also I did fix my stupid Stream Deck. I managed to get all my actions back in there. So now if somebody raids in, I'll be able to do my stupid little spiel about who I am, what I do, some of my storyboard work. Oh my god, this stuff is so old. This is why we're working on the new pieces, guys. These boards, my boards that help me break into the industry, they're 4 years old at this point. So yeah. They need a refresher. Like, I know the state of the industry isn't great, but damn it, if I'm not putting my best foot, like, that's no excuse not to put my best foot forward, you know? They're still cool, thank you. I just want to show I have some range, you know? Like, I could do more than only, you know, kind of basic action. I mean, even my action chops have gotten so much better over the last couple years. Wait, what the hell is this? Get out of here. Sorry, there was a window open. Ah, heck. Okay. So the ad break is happening right now. And hey, Jaden Bunch, how you doing? Yeah, it's been a minute. I gotta go grab my laundry, and then my coffee also just finished all at once. So I'm gonna go do that. Be right back. Ox. That's one way to find out I'm not subscribed anymore. Sorry about that. And sorry about you guys who just came out of ad hell and just to see a be right back screen. Had to get my laundry and my cup of coffee, which both finished at the same time. So it seemed like a proper moment to do that. Blue Sail says, I wonder whomst. Oh, 101 upon. Hey, welcome back in. Well, no, first time chatter. Let's freaking go. Sorry, got a lurk, but can't wait to see the sequence. Yo, enjoy your lurk. We respect and fear our lurkers here at Bots of Magic. Whew, sorry, guys, I'm a little out of breath. Had to do a little run to the laundry room to get my stuff. Yeah, 101, welcome on in. Thanks, Blue Sails, for bringing your friends in. We're always happy to have new people here. All right. And I'm back. Whew, okay. So Mega? Oh no, I already gave them a shout out. Ox, but thank you. I think I made that joke once. Like I was just like, "Oh, I thought your name was Mega Animation." It's such a dumb joke. All right, so I need to figure out their age because I am going to do and oh, Rio del Zoro, welcome back in. How you doing? Let's see. I'm gonna say 20s. God damn it, Ox. Someone, Ox, ban yourself. Let's see here. I do think I want the like the kind of like the jacket look, because it's gonna be take place at night. It makes sense that they're gonna be dressed for cold weather. Is he at work today? Also doing homework. Hell yeah. Are you doing homework for Professor Gads? I just imagine like Gads the Gator walking into a classroom. He has like a pipe and one of those sweaters with like the patches on the elbows. Ox says, my homework is nowhere near done. I think I'll just send him a work in progress. Hey, Rio del Zoro, congratulations on that 20 stream streak. Holy hell. So my approach to doing portfolio pieces is sometimes it really is hard because you can't make these things too long. You can't. So let me see here. I don't know. I'm not a teacher. I'm not good at academics or teaching things to people, but let me see here. What? I have to ask the question. What is the goal of portfolio piece? Oh, what the hell? No, turn this off. Of port piece. I mean, obviously it's to show your skills, your storytelling skills, what you could do. But also, personally, I try to just have like a few checkpoints. Like, I want to hook the viewer, or in this case, like maybe the recruiter, a potential director. I want to hook them within 30 seconds, maybe 20. Because if, I don't know, if they're not feeling it, I don't know if they're like if they're like, okay, I have a pretty good idea of what this person's skill is in like the first 30 seconds, and they have like 100 other portfolios you have to get through, they're gonna bail out. Why are you trying to hook me? So what are you boring says drawing? 101, we're working on a new portfolio sequence with a ghost. It's called The Haunt. But also, guys, if you love animation, storyboards, dicking around, then you should definitely go give Gadworks a follow. He does all three of those things. And gaming.
Honestly, a little bit.
In fact, I think tomorrow, a ghost, scary. In fact, I do believe tomorrow he will be playing, especially dicking around. I've had a portfolio review like 7 years ago, looking back at with where my skill was at. I was embarrassed with the stuff I chose. I mean, if you don't know, you don't know. But now you know. And you weren't going to find out unless you put that stuff out there. You get me? I don't know. I'm pretty quick. When it comes to most things, I'm pretty quick to go into the acceptance stage and kind of move on. I don't wallow in stuff anymore, you know? I don't feel like... I don't beat myself up anymore over things. Which is pretty good. Heal your wrist. Oh, you're like, do your homework. No, heal your wrist. I love what Uggs is like, no, like, you know, take care of yourself. With Rio, he's like, get your fucking work done. Gads, I still like to think that you're like, you go full like whiplash on your students. Why did I just throw the Cintiq at your head? So, right, so my goal, I mean, obviously besides showing one draftsmanship, fuck, why are these words so long? Ugh. And obviously good shot choices. Bots help us. He's very much so what? Sorry, hey, you sign up for a class with Gads, you gotta accept the consequences. So okay, obviously draftsmanship, good shot choices, good camera, all this stuff, you know, good technical skill, I would say. But what are my kind of like micro goals? One, I want to hook whoever's watching within 30 seconds. I want them to get to the end of the sequence. I want them to want to get to the end, because if it's like a drag, they'll probably not look. I don't know. Look, listen, I don't know how recruiters function. I don't know what their job requirements are. If they're like required to look at every single portfolio piece of anyone who applies for a job. Nowadays, I feel that's harsh if that's the case. I know an easy way to hook them. Oh my God, Gads. I bet you do. But I also think like, God damn it, I knew you were gonna do that. So yeah, so my goal is to try to hook them within 30 seconds. I want them to get intrigued. I want to be like, ooh, what's going on here? So within 30 seconds, this is when the reveal, the subversion of expectations, I guess, is gonna be shown that like, oh, she actually lured the ghost out and trapped it. And we think we know what's going on at that point. Like once she reveals her, like, you know, the reason she's there, etc. But then I'm gonna pull a double, an Uno reverse, I guess, on myself or the viewer. I don't know, to the X-Men theme. Hey, Olivia, welcome back. I don't know, Gads. I know you deal with more like comedy-driven boards. But would you say like 3 minutes is too much for a portfolio piece? Ah, crap. I'm pretty sure like a class I took must have covered this, but I don't know. I'm never sure. Like, I'm gonna say 2.5 to 3 minutes. I don't know. Maybe even that's too long. I should actually double check this, but at least 2 minutes. Yeah, I'd say avoid 5. Okay, cool. So, okay, so 2 to 3 minutes. Because if it's like a minute and a half, maybe that's, you can fly with that, depending on the piece. But I also want to show that I could get like a lot of work done, you know? Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. It's just, I want to, oh, wait, no. Wait, hold on. Stand out. Plus better than 2022 port. Like, there's no point to doing these boards if they're not going to be better than my previous portfolio. So these are my goals, my personal goals. I don't know if these hold any water. I know the industry has changed a lot, so probably the protocol for recruiters has changed a lot. At the very least, if a director asks, like, if I could convince directors or producers or other artists to recommend me, then that would also be good. So technically this still applies. If I could hook them within 30 seconds, I don't make it too big of a like commitment to like get through the entire sequence. And I make them want to look at my other pieces like, ooh, that was so interesting. I wonder what else they do. And they look at my other stuff and same thing, you know? She's got like a kind of a bad attitude in her. Of course she does, because she thinks she is under the impression that this ghost is responsible for her friend's disappearance. Until it's revealed that it isn't. Also, when it comes to like doing portfolio pieces, I try not to be like, oh, I have to, there's this whole heckin' story I have to cram in this whole thing. You don't need to reveal everything, you know? Like, I would say like this is maybe like like if there is a bigger story here, like, oh, if I was to pitch this whole thing, it would be the story of a girl who loses her best friend / maybe love interest, and then trying to get justice for, or try to find her. She hopes she's still alive, and trying to find her, she ends up meeting this ghost. The ghost tries to tell her, like, you have to get out of here. It's too late. So she becomes a ghost too. They go on little ghost adventures. It's a whole thing. Lots of feeling. That's all stuff we cannot cover in a single portfolio piece that's like 3 minutes long. So yeah, that's the way I try to approach my portfolio pieces are just gonna be smaller, little tiny chunks of bigger stories. Anywho, okay, so I'm gonna try to keep the character design kind of simple for this one. Ooh, because I already figured out my other portfolio pieces, which is gonna be a superhero piece, a superhero romance piece. And the third one's going to be, hey, Josh, how you doing? Using 100% of your brain. Too much. It's too much, Josh. It's only like 5% and it's too much. The other one's going to be another, well, okay, so it's also a romance, but it's also going to be an action romance. And this one's also going to be kind of action, but whatever. Listen. Romance is in, romance is hot, and I could do it pretty well, I think. Yeah, welcome on in, Josh. We're working on this dialogue piece I talked to you about. We got the ghost design done. We have the alt ghost design done as well. We're trying to nail the main character. Gonna give her a flashlight. Age 20s, sure, yeah, 21 to 29, same person. Fine, early 20s. There, you happy? I don't want to be like, yeah, they are 22 and like a quarter or a third, whatever. 3/4. I didn't say nothing. You said, I don't know. I wasn't sure what you were saying by just putting age 20s. Hey, they're bots again. Yo, Tiger Cat. Loose sales. All of the 20s at the same time, but watch out. Maybe I'll like, once I flesh the character out a bit more, I'll come up with them like a more definitive age, which I don't think matters too much. Besides maybe that they're like post-college or in college, maybe a little younger. If these two are closer in age, I think for the overall story, I think that'll be better. So maybe I'll make them more like a late high school, early college age. I'm also not great with fashion. I don't know what clothes people wear anymore. Hold up. Give me a second here. Do a little, there we go. All right, guys. So Josh used to stream. It wasn't his jam. It was not his jam, but you should go give him a follow on Instagram because his art is amazing. Like seriously, Josh's stuff is really, really good. Guys, go check out Josh's Instagram, give him a follow, like his stuff. If you love art, if you love animation art, or just clean, appealing artwork, as well as breakdancing, I'd rather watch Fernando's stream. Oh my God, it's blue. Thank you for the shout out. Hey, Bronx Den, how you doing? How you doing, Derek? What's going on here? Oh, we're just working on some storyboards. Oh, this is more like the pre-viz kind of stage. I have a pretty good idea of what's going to happen. I might start doing some like beat boards in a bit. Kind of get a feel, but I'm gonna actually flesh out the script later today. That's not a stream worthy thing. You don't want to see me writing. It's silly. How you doing, Derek? I know it's okay to call you that because you're just like, every time you show up, you're like, you're just like, oh, hi, I'm Derek. Can't get doxxed if you dox yourself. And for portfolio pieces, I try not to do like full on, like rendered. Oh, again? Man, I'm gonna have to, okay. I'm hydrating. Thank you, Venti Lover. Damn. Coffee. Artist juice. I don't mind, man, and I'm doing all right. Could be better, but I'm keep pushing. Goddamn right. Let's see here. I do think I'm gonna make this, oh wait, did I show you the script of my short? Ooh, no you did not. I wanna see it. So for the superhero romance. Nah, okay, you know what? No. I'm so tempted to like work on all three of these at the same time, but I need to stop that. I need to focus on the one until it's done, you know? Otherwise it's never gonna get finished, so. Hell yeah, I'll check it out after stream, dude. Appreciate it. Hey, Freestyles Ramo, welcome back in. Hold on, let me give you a little shouty outy there. Unless our moderator Ox is there. Ox, if you are there, could you give a shouty outy for Freestyles Ramo, please? Do it. I'm going to assume Ox stepped away. Let me do that myself. Bam! Guys, go get Freestyles of Ramo a follow. They are a fellow storyboard artist. They did some work with me on the indie pilot for Pasta Fazul. Mods, shout out that man. Did you see I finally have a new clip? Hell yeah, finally. Yeah, that's the problem, is that if somebody just has one clip, then it's just gonna play that one over and over and over again. Which could be funny, but also... All right, so for now, I'm just gonna stick with this like kind of really basic design. Jacket, jeans, probably a t-shirt. But I was saying earlier that when it comes to like storyboard portfolio pieces, I don't want to get like too involved. Like, I don't want the character designs to look like they're fully colored, fully rendered, because that's not necessary for storyboards. That's necessary for animation. If I was making an animation, maybe I would do that, but I am not. Hey, enjoy your look, Ramo. It's like 5 years old, back to maniacally boarding. Hell yeah, get that work done. So, all right, we are gonna do some thumbs now. I'm gonna try to figure this thing out. I have the dialogue and sequence of events kind of roughly in my head. So we're just gonna whoop. And when I took Andy Kung's class, Andy Kung's class, one of the best pieces of advice he gave us was, you know, write drunk, edit sober, or in other words, you know, your first pass should just be pure vibes. Don't worry about like hooking things up. If you like stop to think with every shot, you're not going to get these things done as fast as you need to. I think it's more important. It's kind of like doing a sketch, you know? Wait, what's... Hello? Oh, crap. I was doing it on the wrong layer, dang it. Need to remember that tip, yeah. Well, this looks like an office building. I want it to look like a old-timey haunted house, you know? Like, you look at this, it's like, oh yeah, that house is haunted. Fix it in post, kind of. Classic Andy quote. Hey, T. Debo. Welcome on in. Probably put some like lightning, really sell like, ooh, spooky. Put the moon there, it's full. Really communicate this is a spooky board, you know, get the vibes set and locked in, and, you know, kind of. I'm also not going to worry too much about like perspective. I'm going to, once again, edit. I could do that in editing. I could like generally try to make the perspective correct, and I think that's good enough. Ox, hey, bots, question. You mentioned what's good for your goals to set up an outlining for your portfolio. Would you say boarding to music and a song is a good way to someone to use as a portfolio piece? I think so, especially if, you know, your board shot choices are solid and you want to get hired for that. It's kind of hard to do a portfolio piece for a musical without music, you know? And not all of us are board art, like multi-talented. So we can't be like, I'm gonna board and make the music for this. Like, that's not always possible. So I'm not sure. So I want this shot to be the big reveal of the ghost, but I'm not sure if we want to go right into that. I firmly believe in the power of building up, and I think that'll be good for this. I'm just kind of spitballing this. Like, what if it's a down shot of like a stairwell? I'm sure we've all seen movies where this shot happens. Hey, Brave Doodle, how you doing? Makes sense, yeah. I've always wanted to do a music. Well, I do have a piece in the back burner, Hades 2. I still want to do that. It's just right now this has to take priority. Like I want to sell that. I really want to sell that this girl is in, or at least we're supposed to believe she's in danger. And I think in order to do that, I have to like kind of do a little setup. I don't want this to drag on too long. It's kind of like the equivalent of, oh, another great piece of Andy Kong knowledge. Show up late, get out early. As in, you want your storyboarding piece to kind of start in the middle of whatever the scene is, kind of in the middle of the story. Because if you're doing nothing but setup, if setup takes like, say you spend 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 1 minute doing setup before you get to the actual story, you already wasted most of your time. And chances are the recruiter or director or whoever's like looking at your boards, they're not hooked. They're like, oh, we're just getting to the story now. Well, unless that's a super, super interesting like setup that you're doing, usually you just want to cut to the chase, you know? In this case, literally. You should, I want to see that. Like, I want to show the girl running. Like, she enters frame. And we start to see her, like, kind of... like, running up the stairs. And then we kind of get a medium shot of her. Like, running up there. I also, even though it's like not quote unquote not industry standard, I prefer to work in the mangas, like animation, kind of anime manga style, like going down instead of, you know, right to left. Or sorry, left to right. I don't know. I feel keeping track of the, I know there's a term for this, but like where the audience eye is in each shot. Like I feel that's easier to track when we're going down. Personally. Same, it flows better. Yeah. Hold on. So here, I want to have her run up the stairs. But the shot's gonna linger and it's going to show a glow start to like come up behind her as if something's chasing her. Get out of here. That's enough of that frame. Hey, Josh, enjoy that lurk. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Let's see. It's got glow. I want to make sure we're properly introduced to our main character, so So I'm going to kind of do a thing where she runs up the stairs and kind of turns the corner here. Are we allowed to make suggestions? Sure. In this particular case, that's not a blanket rule. So don't come in here being like, actually, this sucks and you suck, and I'll be like, whoa, dang. Shadows, lighting, what? I'm not gonna do shadows and lighting for thumbs. Are you insane? I'm just trying to thumb out the animation. Like lighting and lighting and shadows. I could save that for like beat boards as well as final, like the clean. For roughs and especially thumbs, I want to keep it just line art. Yeah, this will, if anybody here is not familiar with my most recent work, I love using like gradients like this. It's basically gonna have at least this basic gradient throughout the whole thing. Sure, Alice, it's just a boss. Are you insane? Damn, where did I put my, oh, right. Like, oh, hey, you got a suggestion? I would love to hear it. Go ahead. Give me your constructive criticism. I always shade and color my thumbnails. Damn, Gads. Well, Gads is on another level. What could I say? I cannot do what you do, Gads. And we're going to do the same thing here where the glow kind of starts to come in. And these are super ugly. These are usually meant for me. You guys might have a hard time following them because they're not meant to be pretty. I meant to do these quick and get them out of the way, you know? I'm completely lying. My thumbs are very scribbly circles. Hell yeah. That's the way I like them. I mean, they need to be because you're going to probably scrap like most of them to do like because your first ideas. Well, more often than not, you know, your first ideas aren't going to be, you know, the final. Ooh, but Gads, quick question: do you do your thumbs digitally or on paper? Luceo's, my shading is gradients or just gray backgrounds in a dark room. Ooh. Damn, what is up with YouTube? It's like not automatically switching over. Digitally, I bet Gad is too powerful. He is. Always on paper. Always. Hell yeah. I feel the same. Usually I feel the same, but for the sake of today's stream, and plus the fact I want this like kind of little glow effect. I also want to like really sell that she is going fast and like, I don't know. Personally, I love adding little acting. How do I describe it? Kind of like little flubs that people kind of naturally make, you know? Like if you're running for your life, you're probably going to trip and fall. So I don't know. I love acting. I love adding little acting beats like that. Like someone is running for their life, they trip and fall, or they like when they do stop, they like catch, you know, Like try to think like how would you act in this situation? If you just ran like crazy up some stairs, down a hall. Messy running. There we go. Thank you. All right, and then we're going to, this will be this shot right here, because we do the build up, but the build up has to be really quick. I want to get this out of the way. I don't want it to be slow pace. I don't want to bore whoever's watching it to tears. We do the haunted house. We see someone running. Something is chasing her that's glowing. What is it? And it's revealed it's like this ghost dragon thing. It's funny, this idea originally started as kind of like a super anime, very neo-noir, grounded, serious thing. But I've kind of reined it in a little, kind of changed the style a bit. I think this works much better, so it's why I'm glad I have like more time to develop the story. Because if you're taking a class, you only have like a week to come up with a story. Sometimes it can be hard. It could be hard to come up with like a good story in that amount of time, you know? I actually even think, hold on, little note. I mean, we're gonna do a little kind of flub acting for the ghost. Like it kind of does a little spin. And as it comes to the foreground of the Z-axis, kind of does like a little dip. Like instead of just doing like straight, which isn't as interesting, I want to do something like this. So you're back, forward. And you might ask yourself, well, if the ghost wanted to get her, wouldn't it just like, well, okay, no. I try to think about this stuff like, oh, why doesn't the ghost just fly through the wall? It would probably be, if this were like, if I were to pitch this and get like $1 billion or whatever, if they were just like, oh yeah, we want to make your movie the next big thing at our studio or whatever. And I'll be like, sick, hire all my friends, please. But anyways, I digress. But the whole lore would be that like, and I'm basically kind of going by like what's been pre-established in media I watched. So like mostly supernatural. Like if a ghost is haunting a house, they're constrained, or I guess that's more Beetlejuice. Like they are restrained within that house. Same for the actual antagonists that we later discover. The best scary mouth. Huh? And then we're going to cut back to her looking super scared. Running. And maybe I'll have like the ghost like taunting them by this point, like, oh, I'm gonna eat you, I'm gonna kill you. And maybe do like a little zoom pan. Let's see. Double check on YouTube in case anyone's there. Nobody's there. Awesome. I do have, in case anybody is there and you thought about chatting, I will see your chats. I learned my lesson from the last time where someone chatted at me and I missed it and I felt really, really awful. Let's see. Let's do another. Oh, right. Oh, but big tip, guys, for you who, for those of you who use Storyboard Pro, if there's anything you like use a lot, if you can, add it as a stamp tool, like a stamp in your stamp collection in your library. Like I have like a moon / sun here. I have a dark gradient. I'm gonna be using this a lot with this one. I could apply this like super easy across like dozens of panels in one go. If you apply notes, I made a little stamp with my face for when I get notes like, this sucks. Do better. I definitely use the stamp tool. My friend Drev, he when I told him I did this, he came up with something next level. He freaking like did like a full on like 360 perspective orb and just uses that like now as his stamp tool. So whenever he needs perspective, he just plops that in there and he's good to go. It's like, fuck, why didn't I think of that? That's Galaxy Brain. Yeah. Trevor's pretty awesome. One says, what do you think about adding props to in the chase? Or would you try to limit those, like a cabinet knocked over? You know what? That's a good point. Because I do, because I'm thinking the next shot after, because after we do the reveal of what's chasing her and we cut to like her being chased. Hold on, push forward. I kind of want to go to the POV of the ghosts. As it's like chasing her through the house. And maybe she like knocks stuff over. Even though she already knows that's not going to do any good, you know? Like a lamp or something.
The word rule is commonly associated with oppression and arrogant actions. I look at it as a way of governing to keep people's unnecessary ambitions under control. God let people run free.
I'm not gonna like thumb this. I think this is something I could do while I'm in roughs. Just kind of wing it. It's your turn 3 corners. I'm also not gonna worry too much about like if I was on a show, I would definitely have to check like how many hallways do we have? Like if I'm assuming like, look, this is all gonna be CG stuff. I'm assuming these, if I were to like get a magical email from, I don't know, the CEO of Netflix or something, but like, hey, I saw you this animatic. I think it's really good. You should like make a full animation of it. You know, it's like I would totally make all 3 of these CG. Like CG 2D hybrid, arcane style. Also, that's the way I assume all execs sound. Like little fucking goblins. Oh yeah. We know how to run a business. Where's my $400 million bonus? Well, how's your journey with Blender, by the way? Ah. It's not going well. I have not touched Blender. Which is, yeah, I mean to get on top of it. But for now, I think it's more important to like make these portfolio pieces.
Since God lets them do what I'm sure God would understand the steps we're taking.
I'm not sure if this is the best way to go, but anyways, I want her to end up in a room and she's trapped. Like or so we think. Every day I tell myself to learn hybrid storyboard in Blender, and every day Blender defeats me. Yeah, I need to take like a class or like have someone give me a one-on-one because I took a workshop. It was good, but because it was only like 2 hours per class and there were only 4 classes, he had to go really, really quick. And you would think, oh, well, you have it recorded. Just watch those and like slow it down, pause it. And I do that, but it's still hard. And it's like, damn it. It's like I try to do what he says and it doesn't work. It's like, man. And I don't have them to, like when I'm watching the recording, I can't, I mean, I could post in the Discord and ask, but then it's like, oh, well, I don't really, maybe he can't like replicate the problem. Guys, she's like, I want to do kind of like the I don't know how to describe it other than like it's a camera shift. I mostly see this done in anime, but it could also work for live action and other animation as well. It's like when you have the camera shift and it reveals like something behind them. It's kind of, I don't know, it feels like a cheat because it's like the background kind of shifts the opposite direction. I mean, that's just the way it feels. Have her stagger back. A, B. And then she'll turn around. I also want to keep my shots relatively, I want to be careful with cutting. I don't want to like cut too much. I think that's, you got to show that you could do some pretty good scene economy. And see, she turns around because she realizes like, oh no, it's right behind me. I'm trying to think like should the next shot be? It's like, you know what? I probably shouldn't think too much about it. Just like visualize it. And if you can't visualize it, then just do where if you can't figure out the connective tissue, the scenes leading up to a big beat, just jump to the big beat. And I would say like just figure out how you get there afterwards. I don't know. That's how I approach it sometimes because you don't want to like. So it's gonna like rush at her after like maybe a scene of, I got the new Tomodachi Life. Hell yeah. I saw Samurai Ames plans on playing that later on today. Yo, yee, how you doing? Guys, if you love storyboarding, animation, super cool hecking bunny VTubers, go give Yee23 Yup a follow. She is hands down one of the best action storyboard artists I've ever met. She is so hecking cool. Her streams are so good. Go follow her right now. If you're asking whether or not that was a threat, it was. It's for your own good. Trust me. Everyone's asking if I'm going to play Tomodachi Life, and I'm like, no. Bro, wait, Gads, are you too busy playing Donkey Kong still, or are you too busy playing that new Pokemon that's apparently really sad and making people cry, as Pokemon games are famous for doing, I guess. Ooh, wait a second. I'm gonna make so many of my husbandos in the new Tamagotchi Life. Want that game so bad. I ain't even played that Pokemon game. Damn, Gads is out here. He's like, I'm not gonna play Tamagotchi. I'm gonna play a game I hate instead. And this is gonna be the reveal that there's like I'm gonna cut to their POV after this. Like, we're gonna see them like try again to like break through like the force field, and then they're gonna look down, and then that's when we see like the circle and like the kind of runes, incantations and stuff on the floor, and then we're gonna see them look back up. What the fuck? Wait, what happened? Ah, here we go. That'll be my ice after getting burned from Fire Emblem. I'm gonna be playing Mouse PI this weekend, and it's a rubber hose cartoon FPS. Nice. Gads, are you gonna will Dar be playing it at least? It seems like it's more up Dar's alley. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Dar's like, nah, I want to play Doom Eternal. Shit, I also realized I'm doing this in 16:9, but the boards are actually going to be in like 2.35:1 fudgesicles. Oh well, it's okay. We'll they're just thumbs, so it's fine. Want to get it so bad, especially because you can draw on the faces, so I can actually add Transformers characters to my non-human OCs. Nice. No, I'm not letting Dar anywhere near Fire Emblem. Damn. Oh damn, where's my my thumb stamp? Ah. And then like here is when I want the like when the audience is like confused. This is when we do the reveal of like, oh no, she was actually tricking the thing into this trap. Should probably make the room like actually pretty large too. Let me see here. Do a little action mapping. Maybe here we'll have a fireplace. I do want a fireplace because I want a cool little fire effect at one point. Maybe I'll have her like actually light one of the like a candle up here. That way we get some cool lighting. Maybe it's such an old house, there's no electricity, and Ooh, she should drop her. Hell yeah. Going back to the, I think it was 101 who asked like about props and stuff. I could have her like drop at some point here, just like have her drop her flashlight. Have it like spin around or something. And then that way that like later on, it's like why she needs to use the candles because she doesn't have her flashlight on her. I don't know. I love thinking about that stuff, like, well, thumbing out and smoothing out the story, you know? Oh my God. Hey, Marley, how you doing? Doing good. How are you? We good. We're just working on figuring this story out. This new sequence that I'm working on. Yeah, it's about a girl being chased by a ghost, but then it's revealed she actually set up a trap for the ghost because she wants to have a conversation with it about a missing person of interest. And we're led to believe that the ghost is responsible for these missing people until it's revealed she was trying to save her by scaring her away. And I probably, before you're like, oh, well, what does she just tell them you need to leave? You know, fucking, I'm probably gonna need, like, add a line about that. Like, oh, you know, I can't just do that. It usually takes too much time. Like, scaring them away is much quicker. Ooh, maybe here. And here, when she does her reveal. I don't know if I'm going to, like, go completely anime with this, but I do want her to like have a like snug look on her face, like, hey, like I got you now, or something. For a second, I thought, like, have her do like the hair, the moving her hair out of her face thing, from like Jujutsu Kaisen or Hades, the trailer. I'm like, nah, that's too much. Can't do that.
Save your
Oh,
darn
Bleedle,
art!
it auto saves. You don't have to do that. Okay. There, it's saved. You happy? All right, so this is a pretty sight. Like, there's actually quite a lot of shots here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, 8, 9, like 10 scenes already. Doing the lead up into the conversation. God, I have to try to remember. Like, I know it's like kind of like for action, you could get away with doing some more cuts, being a little more cutty because you have so much going on. But I think this is the end of the action segment, so it actually could have a couple more cuts. I don't know. I think I'm going to need to be more economic, though, from this point moving forward. Also, I need to set the scene, kind of cut to a wide, maybe. Do it, Marlon. Oh, at first I was gonna have it be a glow, but I think it's better if it's just going straight up. Ooh, what's this song? Oh my god. I love it when a song comes on. I'm just like, what is this? I have no recollection of what this is. Oh, I think it's baby metal? I might be wrong. I just want to avoid falling into the trap of just have it be over the shoulder, medium. And I really want her, like, the ghost to be threatening her at this point, like, but that she's like not having any of it. And she kind of pulls up a chair. Hold up, pulls up chair. Oh, hey guys, I'll be right back. And I'm back. So, all right, we got some pretty good thumbs done here. Welcome back. Thanks, thanks, Derek. Oh, hey, not a bad circle for the first try. Let's go. I'm thinking I'm gonna let my a little bit of my weeb side leak a little here in this piece, even though it's not like a full-on anime piece. I'm basically gonna make the circle to trap the ghost kind of like a transmutation circle from Full Metal Alchemist. So for the conversation, I really want to like think hard on that. So I'm going to avoid doing thumbs. I'm going to do a few like over the shoulders. I think that's unavoidable. When you're just doing like a really basic conversation, but you want to have those breaks in between those like over the shoulder medium shots to keep things interesting, you know? And then I'm going to have her, instead of just having them be like locked in their places, I am going to have her like at one point get angry, and she's going to kick the chair, and she's going to start like walking around the circle, kind of walking, doing literal circles around the ghost until maybe we get over here. Sally, I got a dip. Gotta get up early. But if there's a VOD, I look forward to watching tomorrow. Good night. Hey, thanks for dropping by, Blue Sails. Have a great rest of your day, and good night. I want to do something like this. Like, I think that like showing that I know how to make a conversation interesting, utilizing the environment, utilizing staging, I think that will go a long way. So we got to remember, like, conversation dialogue pieces are like, unless you're working on like more comedy driven shows, I feel you could probably get away without like strong dialogue, like sporting chops, but your boy wants to work in feature, your boy wants to work in CG TV shows. In fact, I would argue probably, especially in CG shows that are really expensive, there's a lot of talking. You can't be having expensive effects happening every 30 seconds, so. So now I want to do some beat boards. I want to specifically the end, the final shot. I want it to be a gut punch. I want it to be like, oh no. So hold on, I'm going to just, since we don't know what our protagonist is going to look like yet, I'm just going to put like a basic lollipop head. It is from the POV of the ghost. Like, I want it to be like, you don't know what it is. It's gonna be very dark, but I do want lots of shapes. Like, at first it's just gonna be, what is that? And then I'm gonna have I want this to be like just Lovecraftian and fucked up and creepy. And it's like, what are the creepiest things to me? Things with lots of eyes, things with multiple legs, and things with teeth. So that's what this thing is going to be. So basically, I'm going to have it start kind of shifting, like in the background. And it's going to be very dark. You can't tell what it is. And I'm gonna put like, okay, like I tried thinking like, what's the most creepiest bug? And it's like, it's the centipede. Like, I hate spiders, but I'll take a spider over a centipede any day, guys. And it's like, I'm gonna add some centipede legs in here just to really sell how fucked up this thing is. I know I got past it for it earlier, but I'm sadly a sucker for dramatic shadows. No, I'm joking. Like, when you're doing thumbs though, don't worry about lighting and all that jazz. You could handle that in cleans and the beat boards. Like, for example, this is a beat board because I'm planning this stuff out. I'm trying to figure out like how far do I want to take it, you know? This is kind of gonna be the money shot of the whole thing. I might do a little bit of Storyboard Pro trickery. Actually render this out separately because it's gonna be a little more animated. Well, she's gonna be like perfectly still. Wait, what? Ah, I see. Whoops. Hey, Papa Luxwraith, enjoy your lurk. We respect and fear our lurkers here at Bots of Magic. Oh, this might be a little, what's the term? A little self-indulgent, just like really making this creepy and animated, but I really want it to hit, you know? Like, this girl I just fucked, she's really fucked. Because you expect to see like, oh, it's just gonna be another ghost maybe. But in this story, it's gonna be something different and much worse. So at first it's going to be like, its eyes would be closed, but it'll be slithering in the background, and the eyes will start opening and the mouth will slowly kind of squirm into a smile. I think I also want like claws or something up here. Hold on. Like a clearer hand, you know? Kind of slowly closing in. And maybe she even smiles trying to like comfort the ghost. Because maybe they come to an understanding that like this ghost is innocent. She doesn't like know how to help find her friend or something. And yeah. Okay, yeah, this is it. This is gonna be the final shot, and this is what we cut on. And I want whoever's watching, like, God damn it, no. Like, if your portfolio pieces could evoke an emotion, then you're already like that. Even I don't know. Maybe nowadays that doesn't guarantee nothing, but still, I think that is more than just watching, like being like, oh, okay, that was a really good portfolio piece. It was, on a technical level, very, very fun, very good. They could get the job done. Like if you could do that plus make them feel something, because if we're not making people feel stuff, what's the point, Yeah, okay. We're getting some work done here. I know I said earlier, I'm going to focus on this and not worry about the other storyboard pieces, but I kind of really want to because the next one after this, I want to do something lighter after this one. And that's going to be my kind of superhero action / romance piece. So let me give you the rundown of that. I don't have any thumbs. I'm not going to do any thumbs for that one, at least. But it's going to start with a guy. He's waiting for his friend at he's going to be hello? Embrith with the raid? Oh my goodness. Heckin' dang goodness. Yo, Embrith. Welcome on in. Raiders. My name is Bots. I'm the story only of Twitch. I'm a storyboard artist in the animation industry. I've worked on such shows as Gentry Child vs. the Underworld, Valma, and Jurassic World Chaos Theory, as well as the upcoming indie animation pilot, Pasta Fazul. We love doing animation, illustrations, fan art, storyboards, all kinds of cool, fun stuff here on the channel. You can actually see some of my work up on screen right now. If you like what you see and you want to see more, be sure to follow me here on Twitch, Instagram, and Blue Sky at Bots and Magic, as well as YouTube. Yo, Embrith. Okay, let's give it a little shit. Bots is so cool. Follow him, guys. Aw, no, you. You're cool. Thank you for the follow, Night Artist 19. But also, everybody go follow Ember. She is an amazing artist. Really cool heckin' VTuber. I love her setup. I love her art.
And compliments from all my friends. They get it.
Go give her a freaking follow. And damn, why did I put my gun away? Embrith, we take art tax very seriously around here. And when you raid me, you gotta pay up. All right, my community wants to see that beautiful art that you were working on. So if you want to drop a link in the chat, we would love to see what you were cooking up. But if you got a raid and run, no worries. We can allow some art tax evasion this one time. Yeah, how was your stream, dude? Thank you so much for the raid, dude. And thank you so much for bringing your community over here. Really appreciate it. I'll be sure to take good care of them. Rabbit. Not the rabbit rap. What? Oh, well, the clip. Yeah, guys, today we are working on just kind of like, figuring out the thumbs for my next portfolio piece. For my next sequence, it's a storyboard sequence with a ghost. It starts off very actiony. There's a chase, a girl's being haunted, but it turns out it was all ruse. She traps the ghost, and there's gonna be a big dialogue between it, and it's gonna end very horrifically and kind of scary. Embrith, here's a PNG tuber for our friend's D&D character I finished. Let's go. Hell yeah. Oh, that's so good. Hell yeah, I love this. Oh my god, chat. Look at this. Look at it. Hold on. Guys, look at this. Look at this beautiful painterly freaking character work. Alex Trified says, "Goes Jinkies." Yeah. Rabbit is a D&D character that will be played tomorrow. Nice. Guys, look at this. This is so good. Embreth, this came out great, dude. I love the costume. I love the wings. I love just like, just your style. It's so good. Guys, if you're not already following Embreth, if you want to see more beautiful painterly art like this, go give Embreth a hecking follow. I'm going to call you Ember. I don't think I know any other Embers, so it should be fine. Hell yeah, go give Ember a hecking follow. Whew. The hell? Sorry guys, got a text. Let me check that on that. Make sure it's not an emergency or something. Ba 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 ba. Thanks, I've been waiting months to play in this campaign and it starts tonight and I'm so excited. I had to toss a PNG tuber for it. Nice. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your art, bringing your community over here and raiding. Really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for sharing. Yeah, we're just kind of like getting the vibes down to this and the initial shots. I feel fine doing thumbs for this chase sequence because chase sequences are pretty straightforward. For something a little more in depth that requires a little more thought process, I'm going to save that for off stream when these two are actually having a dialogue, like a conversation. Yeah, we also like. I think I'm gonna go. I gotta try to remember to keep my drawings a little looser for this, since it is supposed to be a little more like feature. Yeah, I determined like the design of the ghost, even though the ghost is technically scary. Yeah, I also wanted to make it not scary. Like this is something a child would clearly think was scary. And it turns out that the ghost is just a kid. And she was actually trying to save the protagonist in the scene. But by the time she convinces her, it's too late, and that's where we close on the final shot. It's a POV, and it's like this thing. You don't know what it is behind her. Thanks, I've been waiting. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you already said that. Whoop, my bad. Yeah, I hope you have fun playing D&D, Ember. Sorry, guys, I have to respond to a message real quick. It was just brought to my attention. Someone's been trying to contact me. Can it be made into a marketable plushie? Oh my God. Feature style is so hard to commit to draftsmanship-wise. I actually don't think, I don't know. Maybe I got it all wrong. I don't think it is. I feel like your Invincibles and your Vox Machinas are harder because they have to be on model at all times. I feel feature, you kind of get a little bit of leeway. I do want to show that I have like good draftsmanship like skills still. Like this will be cleaner than probably your average, you know, feature boards, which could be very loose sometimes because you have to do so many iterations of every scene. I always want to tighten it up so much. Gotcha. I think I'm better now at showing restraint for that. It kills me. Oh, it depends on the job. Like if you're on a CG show, you gotta be able to like force yourself to like enjoy the freedom of not being on model at all times, you know. But then you gotta be ready to like lock in and be tight as hell for like your more like adult comedy sitcom type shows, or like your Invincibles, your Vox Machinas, etc. I don't know anything about animation. How is feature special, or is it individually hand-drawn frames or whatnot? With feature boarding, it's usually you got to be looser because you're doing a lot. I don't know. You're allowed to be looser. One, because it's more often than not CG animation, and even if it's not, it's like, even if by some weird coincidence there's like a 2D animated film, I feel maybe nowadays it's fine if you're a little off model. I don't know. They haven't made a 2D movie in a long time. You have to go fast with the editor. Yeah, exactly. They're constantly like editing together new versions of the movie. When I took Ben Juwono's class, he said that he worked on a film because it was like his dream, right? And he worked on a film, and he says he personally prefers TV because usually you gotta lock in a scene way faster because you have a deadline, right? But with feature, like he said, he was working on like the exact same scene for like months, and he was sick of it. And it was like, oh man, I can understand how that could be like. Anyways, I would like to do both. I would like to show, I feel I want to show like I could do, like my skill is at a level where I could do feature, but then also, hey, if you hire me for like a TV show or a short or whatever, I could do that too. Or hell, even like a you know, like a Family Guy or something, which is like requires way like more on model drawing, but is way more limited with the camera stuff. So I feel that's a little easier personally. Or hell, you know what? Hire me for a preschool and I'll just kick back and take stamp tool time with adult. Yeah, for real. All right, so what was I saying earlier? All right. Before we got rated, I was like, I kind of need to figure something out real quick with another piece. It's gonna be a romance action piece. I think was I describing it like before we got rated? See, I get rated and I just like my mind like I get distracted. Whenever I get distracted, I forget what I'm doing. It's kind of like the same of like, I walk into a room, I see my cat, I give them a pet and a kiss on the forehead, but then I realize, shit, why did I come in here? I didn't come in here to smooch you. I didn't even know you were there. So basically it's gonna start with a guy waiting for his friend to treat her to flan because she says she hates flan, but he's always said like, oh, well, you just haven't had the right flan. And he's gonna be like Spanish. And while this is happening, a car is gonna crash behind him. Not a car. Someone's gonna like crash into a wall behind them. It's a superhero, and it's the main character. And it's gonna be a lot back and forth. The big reveal at the end is that the hero is his friend, and he's calling the friend at the very beginning, be like, "Hey, where are you? You know, you're always late. You know, gonna treat you to the actual good flan. Blah blah blah." And it's gonna be obvious that there's an attraction between the hero and this guy, but the guy doesn't see it because. Trust me, it's going to make more sense once I actually start like thumbing it out. But anyways, it's going to be very fun. haven't figured out like what her superhero name would be. I'm trying to. I want to do something that isn't taken, but that's really, really hard. Like, damn it. I actually want to do like, I'm going to do a quick sketch. Here on the side to figure out the pose. A little twist here. And when it's revealed at the end, because the main characters, the guys, like whole reasoning for like talking to the hero and sticking around, even though there's clear danger, like a giant monster tearing up the city, is that he's worried about his friend because he's supposed to meet her at this, Mexican restaurant for flan. And then in the end, he ends up, helping the hero out. It's a cute moment. And it's gonna kind of be like a Clark Kent like situation, like the girl wears giant glasses, wears her hair totally different, has braces. I want to have a little moment at the end where like the shop owner is like, come on in and have some flan. And he's just like, but it's like, but this whole, monster situation just happened. And they're like, if we closed every time there was a, huge disaster in the city, we'll have closed down years ago or something funny like that. Like, oh, bring your girlfriend on in. And then he's just like, oh, she's just my friend. And we're going to close in on her and focus in on her. And that's when I'm going to do, in case it wasn't clear to the viewer, I'm going to like have her take off the glasses and then like do a little gleam in the eyes, that the same gleam this character has, to really like hit it home, like they're the same person. Maybe I'll give it like the the friend like a one-piece shirt. Maybe someone will hire me just like he likes One Piece. I like artists who like One Piece. Also, more heroes who are weebs, please. Like when they made Donatello a weeb in the TMNT like Mutant Mayhem, I was so happy. I was like, my boy, he's just like me for real now. I really want, a part of me doesn't want to give her a cape, but it's like, fuck it. Nah, okay, yeah, she needs the cape. I also want to like, once again, this is going to be a build-up piece where it's like, we don't see the giant monster until like the middle of the sequence. We're going to have her interact with the main character. They're going to, you know, quip for a bit. She's going to go fight the monster. She gets into a bind. He helps her. How he helps her is ridiculous, and I don't know if I'm going to do it or if I should do it. It might be a little over the top. I don't know. But then afterwards, like, when she leaves, the friend immediately shows up. Very, like, classic Superman, you know? All right, so I think we want to do this pose. So let me. Like, I know I haven't finished this piece yet, but I like that I already know like the beginning, middle, and end of this story as well. Same for the other one. I'm already like excited to like kind of get started on those, but it's like I gotta finish this one. I gotta finish this one first. There's gonna be an upshot, so. Thank you for the aggressive self-care. Ah. Okay, I'm hydrating. Don't you love it when I come in with hydration? Yeah. I do love to forget to hydrate, so and when you're talking for 3 hours straight, it becomes a problem. Okay, I have a habit of like getting the ball rolling on the next project as while working on this one. Like, I think when I get like into the nitty gritty, like the actual boards of this project, I'm gonna become a lot more focused, kind of locked in. Right now, I think it's fine to just like kind of like while I'm in this kind of flow state of getting ideas, like, you know, down and solidified. I think this is a good time to figure this stuff out. Should I give her a skirt? Nah. Hell yeah. Okay, this is looking good. And it's funny because like I was just like, okay, if I was a superhero, I think about this all the time. Like, what if I was a superhero? And, you know, unlike Clark Kent, I put in a little more effort in my deception, you know? It's like, sure, wear glasses, but it's like I would put on fake, like I would figure out a way to make like fake braces so I could fool people into thinking like I had braces. I would make my hair completely different. I would slouch. I wear baggy clothing to hide my super awesome bod. My super bod. So when you're a superhero, you just got muscles, you know? It's annoying because everyone will be like, damn, you're like super ripped. Suspicious. Yo, Aces, how ya doing? Let me get a little shouty outy for Aces McGee. Guys, go give Aces a hecking follow. They're an awesome VTuber, artist, gamer. Go check them out. Sometimes they turn into a little red panda named Smudge. And I really want to, the moment at the end where she kind of, he says like, oh, she's just a friend, when the shop owner's like, oh, bring your girlfriend in. She kind of has a look on her face like, should I don't want to have any dialogue. I want it to be shown in the acting, like she's thinking like, should I tell him? Because he's clearly attracted to the hero version of me. So she'll like take off her glasses, kind of look contemplative. But in the end, she's gonna decide not to. Once he says like, hey, you coming? And she'll be like, put the glasses back on, and then run towards him, and then story ends. Bang. Yeah. Okay, okay. When it comes to like the actual costume design, I'm not too like this isn't locked in. I'm gonna like commit a little more time to like figuring out what that's gonna look like, but the overall, like, this is what I'm shooting for. Like, just making a character looks completely different than the friend version, who has braces, who has like these little like I forget what these are called. Like the hairstyle was like pom poms, no palms. I don't know, fucking whatever. The two big circles on your head of hair. And you figure because she has like super speed, she could like change her appearance really quick. So once she leaves, like the friend comes running in on the in the background, like almost immediately. I almost don't like want it to not click, even though I'm gonna give like clues early on. Like when he actually starts talking about his friend to the hero, and it's all negative stuff, and she's like, "What the fuck?" She's like, "Hey, your friend sounds like really well adjusted, actually, and you seem like the jerk." Like, it'll actually probably help to like do like a side by side like character chart, like kind of like just show how like this. Oh, who did I forgot what the artist is, but they were working. It was old concept art from a Superman comic, and they really sold like how it could be believable that Clark Kent isn't Superman, because Superman, like, it was something about his posture. That's all it was. It was just like Superman's like stand straight up, you know. Meanwhile, Clark is always slouching. And that like takes off like a solid like couple of inches off his height. You know? But yeah. That's gonna be a fun project. I'm really glad I got the 3 stories down that I want to do. And there's actually even a couple more projects I want to work on after those, but it's like one of those things like I gotta finish those first. So I'm really concentrated and determined to finish these over the next few weeks. Yeah, I'm actually going to work on this. Sorry, not this. The scary sequence this weekend. Get more heckin' like thumbs done. Probably figure out the dialogue a bit more. And once I get that done, we could hit the floor running. Start working on roughs. Then after that, get this done and finished. I'm rooting for you. Aw, thanks. So here's my plan. I don't know. I was talking to my me and my friend Josh grabbed some coffee, and I was talking to him about. So I'm gonna have like my portfolio pieces. And they're gonna be about like I said, like 2 to 3 minutes each. But then I also want to do kind of mini sequences. I have other sequences I want to do that how do I describe this? I never did them because I don't know, because the concepts are so straightforward. They're really straightforward. There's no like twists or turns or anything. They're really action heavy. And they're not really good for filling in like a full, like they would barely be a minute, if that. They're not good for like a full 2 to 3 minutes portfolio piece, right? But that's the thing, is like I think that's what was stopping me from doing them, and like kind of holding me up was like I was trying to come up with extra stuff that just wasn't working. But I decided, okay, I'm going to do these mini sequences that are going to be very action heavy, probably higher quality draftsmanship drawings. Like I'm going to try to make these like super clean, but because that won't be so much of a problem because they're going to be really short. I'm going to do these mini sequences after I'm done with my portfolio pieces, and they're only going to be like 30 to 45 seconds. They're going to be mostly self-indulgent just for fun, but they're also going to showcase, you know, a lot more of my action abilities. These are mostly going to be action, like just really actiony stuff I want to get out of my system. But then, of course, you know, there's also the Hades 2 animatic that I think I'm going to work on like on and off, like when I have time, like in between. I want to see all the bots are on. You'll be the, I will definitely, you will be the first one for me to, you and the rest of Batty will be the first ones I contact to be like, yo, tell me how to make this not suck, please. Yeah, I love me a good romance. I'm a sucker. For, you know, romantic things with a nice little layer of like high fantasy or, you know, horror or, you know, sci-fi elements, you know, thrown in. I got you. I love. Aw. Same. Jealous of Batty. Oh, damn. We have an ad break coming up. Hold on. I'm going to snooze that. What was I saying? Okay, action. Mainly action mini sequences, 30 to 45 seconds. I also want to do a D&D piece with a Dungeons and Dragons type of thing like this. That'll be fun. D&D. The Kitsune piece I was like really hoping to do, I think is gonna work really well as a shorter piece, so probably do that. But yeah, that is the plan. We have the Hades 2 musical animatic, the portfolio pieces, and smaller little nuggets of, you know, action boards. But yeah, guys, we got a lot of stuff done today. Like I actually roughed out like a bunch of the like kind of first sequence, like the first act, I guess, of the sequence I'm working on, as well as the kind of the character design of my next sequence, which is fun. But yeah, I think we're going to call it a day.
Save your darned
It
art.
auto saves in Storyboard Pro. If you do storyboards, you know this 101. But okay, I will save there. Oh, come on! You can't. Why are you guys bullying me? Am I not good? Is seeing me bored and do art and shit not good enough for you? Hey, congratulations on that 3-stream streak, life hacker. Anyways. We are going to call it a day, guys, but you're going to want to stick around because, wait. Okay, I was going to say someone's name, but it turns out they are It appears they are playing a game. Heck. Damn, all the people I want to raid are playing video games. Do some art, you bastards. Ooh, I know who we could raid. Hold on. I never trust autosaves. Fair. All right, guys, we are going to raid Naomi Lee. It looks like she's working on her new VTuber. Let's hecking go. Let's raid out. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're going to start cooling down. Thank you all so dang hecking much for hanging out. Thank you so much for the raid, Ember, for the new follows. Congratulations on all you streakers in the chat. You have no shame. Thank you for streaming. No, thank you for hanging out. Yeah. Always good to see you. But yeah, let's get that raid started. We're gonna raid Naomi Lee. So, what should our raid message be? I think I had a funny one at the beginning of stream, but I forgot what it was. What was it? It was like, I don't know. Did anything funny happen during stream? Like, if something funny does happen, I tend to instantly forget it. Let me see. Let me think. Whatever. You know what? Let's just do bots raid. Bots raid. There. Keep it simple. Damn it. And if you are subscribed, be sure to use those tank emotes. Give me 1 second. Oh my god, why is it not? There we go. If you are subscribed, use that for the raid message. But yeah, also don't forget, guys, in 2 weeks we will be having our 4-year streamiversary. And I'll be streaming again next week, every both Tuesday and Thursday, and at 1 p.m. PST. The raid is gonna start in 10 seconds. I'll catch you all later. Have a great weekend. Bye.